What's up, guys? It's your good rest day game back with another live play of the Phillies versus the Chicago Cubs. The Phillies won last night, which was a good game, and they did good last night. And I'm taking this for the game last night. They won last night 13-7, and they did pretty good. And that was a good game. And we got the 8th win of the season, and that was a really exciting game right there. So Changers got his second win, 2-1. So now and everything that was good right there. And now the Phillies come to this game 8-8 in the season, and the Cubs come to this game, I think it's 7-9 in the season. And Aaron Nola is pitching tonight for the Phillies, and pitching for the Cubs tonight will be Riley, Riley Martin. So it's gonna be exciting one for that one. And guys, I won the Vice 701, and I'm watching this game at MSC Sports Plus. So here comes Tom Mother for Chicago Cubs. So we got Nico Horner, Michael Parrish, Alec Bradman, Ian Head, Suzuki, Wilson, Carson Kelly, Pete Holster, and Daisy Swords, and that's the Cubs starting lineup. And also guys, for the Phillies, Alec Bohm was getting a day off today, so Monticello is playing third base. So Monticello is playing third base today, and Alec Bohm's getting a day off. So yeah, so that's just one thing for right there. So that's one thing right there, and yeah, so there's one information right there if you did not know. Yeah, what's the day? What's all right? So coming up the bat for the Cubs, we have coming up the bat for the Cubs, we have Nico Horner coming back for the Cubs, and Cubs back the Rays, they're outside the first two. And only gonna pitch me Nico, running because he goes strike 1 0-1. And we're gonna pitch me Nico great ball. Nico Horner asked for time on Nico Horner get right the bat box into a baseball. And only gonna pitch gonna bring Nico great ball. Yeah, it's up to you, and if you like the content that you're seeing, you like the streams and stuff, And Nico Horner grounds out to the shortstop, Trey Turner, the first base, and Bryce Harper. And he goes down. Coming on next, the bat for the Cubs, we have Marco Bridge. The next, the bat for the Cubs. The Cubs players on base. One outside the first inning. Aaron Nola got a pitch in the way Michael Gray forward. On that catch, he goes straight was 0-1. And Nola got another pitch for Michael. Swinging that was a foul, was 0-2. And Nola got another pitch for Michael Gray forward. And Michael Bridge, as for time, Michael Bridge, get right back to the bat box to base home. And only another pitch can never you might be waiting for it. Running catching those balls 1 and 2. And make sure you like the stream, guys. Hit the like button on the stream, guys. Liking is free, guys. You did not like the there you go. There you go. The likes to show them. And only another pitch can never you might be waiting for it. Swing in the mids and that strike doing. Michael Biggs is out. But Biggs, you got strike the F out by Aaron Nola. Go sit in that Cubs dugout. First strikeout by Aaron Nola 1K. So coming up next, the bat for the Cubs, we have Alex Bradman next to bat for the Cubs. The Cubs players on base. 2 outs, top of the first, here we go. And Nolan got a pitch in there for you, Bradman, great for you. Swinging that was a foul, was 0-1. And Nolan got another pitch in there for you, Bradman, great for it. Aaron Nolan got another pitch for you, Bradman, great for it. You swinging that one, that's a foul, was 0-2. Yeah, no, we got another pitch coming for you, Redmond. Great boy. Right now, catch good. That's strike three. Ellis Redmond is out. Ellis Redmond, you just got strike the F out, but Aaron Nola gonna send that Cubs back out. Yeah, yeah. Second strikeout for Aaron Nola, 2 Ks. And that's 3 outs for the Cubs. So we have a scores game, ladies and gentlemen. Moving on to the bottom of the first, ladies and gentlemen. It's the Phillies turn to bat. Let's see what the Phillies do when they turn to bat at the bottom of the first. And the three Philly players do at the bat at the bottom of the first be Trey Turner, Castle, and Bryce Harper. Oh, and I also want to show you something new that I got the other day, guys. Got this Phillies cup right here. Yeah, this is a new Phillies cup. I got this at Ross over the week, on Saturday, I think it was. Yeah, I think so, yeah. It's a nice cup and everything. So it's a nice Phillies cup, and it's big too. Stanley Cup, so it's really good. It holds water in there. I got water in there with some lemon in there. So, yeah, it's a nice thing. But it got some nice Phillies related. Hey. You get the face time on. We got Trey Turner, Castro, and Bryce Harper. Those are see right now. Trey Winfield, JT Real, right side. Martin Sosa playing third base, and Justin Carver playing center field. And that is your Philly start right now. Here comes pitching for the Cubs tonight. Riley Martin, lefty. So coming up the bat for the Phillies, we have Trey Turner going to bat the Phillies. No Philly players on base. 0 outs, batting the first. Here we go. Riley Martin got a pitch going to play Trey Grayboard. Martin catches on strike 1 0 and 1. And Riley Martin got another pitch going to play Trey Grayboard. And Trey Turner flies out to the right fielder and says again, Trey Turner's out. Trey Turner, you 0 for 1. So coming up next, the bat for the Phillies, we have Kyle Swing next to bat for the Phillies. No Philly players on base. 1 out, bottom of the first. Here we go. Come on, Kyle. The same day last night, you hit a home run to kick out the game, and then you hit 2 home runs in the damn game. So can we get the same production again? And Roddy Martin got a pitch in the base for a great boy. You swing it down was a 5 balls 0 and 1. Wizard toes and tacos. And Roddy Martin got another pitch in the base for a great boy. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2. Roddy Martin got strike 2 is 0 and 2. And Roddy Martin got another pitch in the base for a great boy. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 3. And Castro was down. Castro, you 0 for 1 with your first strikeout. Yeah, I'm about to go over this over here. Damn. So coming up next, the bat for the Phillies, we got Bryce Harper next to bat for the Phillies. No Philly players on base. 2 outs, batting the first. Here we go. Harper Nation, Harper Nation, Harper Nation. Last time we have a room looking gloves and cleats. And Ronnie Martin got a pitch in the right, Bryce going forward. And Vice flies out to the center fielder and Pete Crown is out. And Vice was out. Vice you're 0 for 1. And that's 3 out to the Phillies. So we still have a close game, ladies and gentlemen. That's the end of the first inning, gentlemen. Moving on to the second inning, ladies and gentlemen. It's the Cubs turn the red. Let's see what the Cubs do. They turn the red at the top of the second. And the three Cub players, the red top of the second will be Ian Hamm, Sam Suzuki, and Roller Steel. So coming at the bat for the Cubs, we have Ian Hamm coming back for the Cubs. The Cubs players on base. 0, top of the second. Here we go. Aaron Nola got a pitch connect for Ian. Great for it. Right now, catch the strike one is 0 and 1. Aaron Nola got another pitch for Ian. Great for it. Swing in the mids, and that strike 2 is 0 and 2. And Aaron Nola got another pitch connect for Ian. Great for it. He swinging that one. That's a foul ball. It's 0 and 2. And Aaron Nola got another pitch connect for Ian. Great for it. You see that one goes right into the grass, and that's a single. When Ian Hamm will base the first base for the Cubs. Ian Hamm singles on the ground ball to the right fielder, or those go see him. Dang it, man! What's up, George? Cool boy. Happy Tuesday. Happy Tuesday to you as well. Yeah, see, I'm streaming at a different location, the bedroom close to where my dress is at. When the clothes and where like all my other stuff is at, and plus the bed right here. And you can see my Dottie poster, my Pokemon poster, and you also see the picture that my girlfriend kind of painted over there. That's what Dottie's taught us and everything. So yeah, yeah. So coming up next, the bat for the Cubs, we have Sierra Suzuki coming next to bat for the Cubs. We have one Cub player on first base. 0, top of the second. Here we go. Aaron Nola got a pitch to the Suzuki. Wait for it. Right now, catch go to strike one is 0 and 1. My name was good, George. Aaron Nola got another pitch to the Suzuki. Wait for it. Right now, catch goes the ball is 1 and 1. And Aaron Nola got another pitch to the Suzuki. Wait for it. He swinging that one, that's a foul ball. He swinging that one goes right into the stands, and that's a foul ball. It's a 1-2. But Castro didn't hit a home run this game yet. No, he didn't hit a home run this game yet. And Aaron Nola got another pitch in the face, so you can get away from it. And Seiya Suzuki grounds into a forward side to the third base, and Amanda Sosa to the second base, and Bryson Stott. Ian Hamm is out at first. Ian Hamm is out at second base, and Seiya Suzuki advanced to first base. Shout out to the 14 people watching streaming with the 4 likes. So coming up next to bat for the Cubs here. We still come next to bat for the Cubs. Got one Cub player first base, one out, top of second. Here we go. Aaron Nola do a pitch over to his first base for Bryce Harper to make sure that Sage Eaton got the first base bag, picking to the one at first base. Oh, thank you, George. Coming by my hand. And Aaron Nola got another pitch there for you. Boy, still ready for it. Swing and a miss, and that strike one is 0-1. And Aaron Nola got another pitch there for you. Aaron Nola got another pitch there for you. Boy, still ready for it. Right that catches goes, the ball is 1-1. It's not a Hawaiian head though. It's a head from this company that made it. It's a company that made the head, and it's not the company that made the head is not Hawaiian though. It's not a Hawaiian head. I'm saying the company that made the head. Yeah, this is the company that made the head. George. Yeah, they're not Hawaiian though. Yeah, and the owner is Madison Beaver. That's the owner. So it's not a Hawaiian head. It's like home the design she did for it. So yeah, so. Yeah, it's like, it's not a Hawaiian head kind of thing. And oh, we got another pitch because everybody still waiting for it. You swing that was a foul tip to 1-2. And look at the pitch and still waiting for it. And we're still ask for timeout. And we're still grabbing the balance into a baseball. And oh, we got another pitch because we're still waiting for it. You swing that one goes right into the grass. That's a single. And we're still the first base for the Cubs. We're still singles on line drive to the center fielder Justin Crawford. And Sayers Z give it second base. So the Cubs have Wilson Reese on second on first base, and Sayers Suzuki on second base. So coming up next, the bat for the Cubs, we have Carson Kelly coming next to the bat for the Cubs. We have Cubs playing on first base, second base, one out, top of second. Here we go. Aaron Nola got a pitch in there for you, Carson. Get ready for it. Right now, catching good. The strike one is 0-1. And Aaron Nola got another pitch in there for you, Carson. Get ready for it. And Carson Kelly grinds into a double play. And Carson Kelly grinds into a double play to the shortstop Trey Turner to the second base and Bryson Stott to the first base and Bryce Harper. Wilson Bristol is out at second base and Carson Kelly's out at first base. And that's the yards for the Cubs. So we still scores game, ladies and gentlemen. Moving on to the bottom of the second, ladies and gentlemen. It's the Phillies turn the bat. Let's see what the Phillies do when they turn the bat at the bottom of the second. And the three Philly players do the bat at the bottom of the second week. Adolis Garcia, Brandon Morris, and JT Millington. Oh, you said what the weather's in Philly? Let me tell you what the weather is today. So the weather in Philadelphia today is 87. The high is 87 in Philadelphia, so warm weather, so. And tomorrow is supposed to be like 91 in Philadelphia, so. Yeah, so today is 87, but tomorrow is going to be like 91, so Wednesday's going to be the hottest. Wednesday and Thursday are going to be the 2 hottest days. So, yeah, so. Yeah, I'm in Philly. Yeah, I'm in Philly. George. There you go, Star Wars. I was wondering where you were at. Oh, Star Wars. I gotta show you the thing I got. Star Wars. Look what I got. Star Wars. I got a Phillies. Stanley Cup. You see, like a Phillies, one of the big cups, like almost like the Stanley Cup, like the silver ones. This one is it's Phillies weight. It looks like it's Phillies weight label. It's merchandise. I got this at Ross. I think Saturday. I think I got it Saturday. I think not Saturday, Sunday. I got it Sunday. Yeah, you see how nice it is, Star Wars. See that, George? Yeah, this is a nice Phillies cup I got. Yeah. I heard about Zach Williams gonna make it start tonight with the Reading Fighting Phils in double A. And he's gonna be wearing number 31. So coming up the bat, so pitching change for the Cubs. So Riley Martin's done pitching. Then coming to pitch for the Cubs be Colin Ray. So coming up the bat for the Phillies, we have Adolis Garcia coming to bat for the Phillies. No Philly fans on base. There else bottom the second. Here we go. Colin Ray got a pitch for you. Garcia. Get wait for it. Riley's catch is going to strike one is 0-1. Conway was supposed to be the starting pitcher for the game, for the Phillies game tonight. Conway was supposed to be the starting pitcher for the Cubs, but then they took him out. They scratched him, and then they let Real Volume Martin start, and now they bring Conway in. The Cubs are doing the same thing that we Phillies did when Angie Fan was supposed to start the game on Sunday, and they scratched him for migraine. They had Zach Pop pitch, and then they brought in Angie Fan in the third inning. So the Cubs are doing the same thing. We him in the second inning, so they kind of like doing that kind of thing. And kind of like the pitch, you can see running can go strike 0-1. Kind of like the pitch, you can see running can go strike 2-0-2. Kind of like the pitch, you can see running can go balls 1-2. Kind of like the pitch, you can see going forward. You can see as what time you can see running balance to base on. And kind of like the pitch, you can see going forward. And the doors gonna see it flies out to the center fielder, peak on, so the doors gonna see it out. The doors gonna see you 0-1. Oh, it is. I know, yeah. That's what they call these Stanley Cups these days, the drinking things. Yeah. So coming up next, the bat for the Phillies, we have Brandon Morrison. That's the bat for the Phillies. No Philly fans on base. One out. Bottom of the second, here we go. Colin Ray got a pitch to Brandon Morrison. Great board. He swinging down with the foul was only one. And Colin Ray got another pitch to Brandon Morrison. Great board. Brandon's catch goes the ball was 1-1. The first time since 2020, the first, I know, right? And I'm not even a Flyers fan at all, so, but this is exciting day for them. And Colin Ray got another pitch to Brandon Morrison. Great board. He swinging that one goes right into the grass, and that's a single. And Brandon Marshall is the first base for the Phils. Brandon Marshall got a hit. He's 1-for-1, yo. And Brandon Marshall singles on the short line drive to the center fielder, Pete Carroll. So I'm talking about Brandon. That's what I'm talking about, Brandon Marshall. Get yourself on base. So coming up next, the bat for the Phillies, we have J.T. Williams. The next to bat for the Phillies. We got one Philly player first base. One out, bottom of the second. Here we go. Colin Ray got a pitch to the way J.T. Get ready for it. Ronnie's catch is good. The strike one is 0-1. And Colin Ray got another pitch to the way J.T. Get ready for it. He swings that one, goes right into the stands, and that's a foul ball. It's 0-2. And Colin Ray got another pitch to the way J.T. Get ready for it. He swing it that one goes right into the grass, and that's a single. And JT Middle bats the first base for the fans. JT Middle got a hit. He's 1-for-1, yo. And JT Middle singles on the ground ball to the third baseman, Alex Whitman, and Brandon Marsh at second base. So the Phillies have JT Middle on first base and Brandon Marsh on second base. We got two players on base, that one. We got JT on base, and then we bench Marsh to second base. Come on now. Yeah. Yeah, it's hot in Philadelphia, though. Yeah, Philadelphia is like it's like 87 today. Tomorrow and Thursday supposed to be 90 in the 90s. So yeah, yeah. So it's gonna be hot tomorrow. That's why I'm gonna take one of me because they're gonna look at this dying the heat. So coming up next to bat for the Phillies, we have Bryson Stott next to bat the Phillies. We got Peyton Barris on first base and second base. 1 out, 5 in the second. Here we go. Colin Wayne got the pitch in the Bryson Stott going forward. Running catch goes balls 1-0. And Colin Wayne got the pitch in the Bryson Stott going forward. Running catch goes to strike one is a 1-1. It feels like summer weather already. We're not even in the month of summer. We're not even in June yet. Not even the summer season. We're still in April. Still in spring. We're still in spring. We're not even in the summer season yet. And Colin Wayne got the pitch in the Bryson Stott going forward. Swing and a miss, and that's strike two is a 1-2. And Colin Wayne got the pitch for Stott going forward. And Bryson Stott asks for a time where Bryson Stott got in the bad box into a baseball. Oh, it's 83 degrees where you live at Star Wars? Wow. And Colin Wayne got another pitch for Bryson Stott going forward. It feels like it's that what I meant to say. Oh, okay. So wait, Star said somebody is supposed to be in the 40s. It feels like that what I meant to say. Okay. And Conway on the pitch start going for Bryson Stott grounds out to the first base and Michael Reyes and Brandon Marsh at third base and JT Reed at second base. Bryson Stott's eyes over one, so the Phillies got JT Reed on second base and Brandon Marsh on third base. So coming up next to bat for the Phillies, we have Ronald Sosa next to bat for the Phillies. We got Philly Bears on second base and third base. 2 outs, the bottom of the second, here we go. Colin Murray got the pitch for you, Ronald Gray board. That ball's in the dirt, the ball's 1-0. That ball's in the dirt, the ball's 1-0. Colin Murray got the pitch for you, Ronald Gray board. You swing it, that was a five. And Colin Murray got the pitch for you, Ronald Gray board. You swing it, that was a five. Colin Murray got the pitch for you, Ronald Gray. The ball's in the dirt, the ball's 1-0. Colin Murray got the pitch for you, Ronald Gray board. You swing it, that was a five. Was a 1-1. Amanda Sosa, get March home. Amanda Sosa, get March home. So we can score our first run. This week is okay, No, you didn't do nothing, George. You didn't do nothing wrong. And Colin Wake got another pitch before you run to the way forward. Ronnie's catch goes ball 2 to 2-1. You were just saying the only thing you did say that Citizen Bank Park is okay. The Phillies stadium is okay. That's what you said. It's like you really. And Colin Wake got another pitch coming for you run to the way forward. You swing that one goes high angle, way back to that ball. It's going, gone. 3-1 home run for Amanda Sosa, and the Phillies are on the board. So the score is the Cubs had 0 runs, the Phillies had 3 runs, and the Phillies we got a 3-1 score in the bottom of the second, thanks to Brandon Marsh, JT Realtor, and Amanda Sosa's 3-1 home run. And Amanda Sosa got hit 1-1, yo. And this is Amanda Sosa's first home run on the 2026 season on a 5-ball to center field. We love Sosa. We love Amanda Sosa, you. Yeah, somebody get a home run. Yeah, you did say that, George. You don't say you always say, you know that. Don't worry, George. My Phillies will be playing the Baltimore Orioles soon on the schedule, so wait for that. When it comes up, the streams we have for that, so just wait for that, man. Wait for that. So coming up next, the bat for the Phillies, we have Justin Coughlin next to bat the Phillies. No Phillies VS Chicago Cubs. 2 rounds. Two rounds. Bottom of the second, here we go. And Conway in the pitching, Justin Rayburn swinging his power was on 1. Conway in the pitching, Justin swinging his power was on 2. And Conor Reagan and pitching Justin Rayburn. Why did go to strike 3? And Justin Carver's out. Justin Carver, you 0 for 1 with your first strikeout. And that's 3 outs to the Phillies. So the score is the Cubs have 0 runs. The Phillies have 3 runs at the end of the second, ladies and gentlemen. Moving on to the third inning, ladies and gentlemen. It's the Cubs turn the red. Let's see what the Cubs do to turn the red at the top of the third. And that was 3-0 Phillies. And the 3 Cubs players to the red at the top of the third will be Pete Crow Armstrong, Dancy Swanson, and Nico Horner. I know the States had 2 days ago with it. I know, right? I know. I got the streams already set up for that stuff. I already got the streams set up for that, so you know it's gonna be one of those days. I already got everything set up. Let's see. I think I have the streams set up for that. Let me check. Yeah, I got the streams set up for that yet, but let me get those set up. I ain't got those set up yet. Yeah, so I ain't got the streams set up for that yet. When I do get them set up, then it'll be all good. So I ain't got the streams set up for that yet. Now we can add no 3 runs of points. It was a good price, and I know when I get those things set up for that one, it's gonna be a good one. So, which I really want to do those ones anyway. So coming up the bat for the Cubs, we have Pete Crow coming the bat for the Cubs. The Cubs plays on base. 0 outs, top of the third. Here we go. Aaron Nola got a pitch. He's gonna play Pete. Get wait for it. He's swinging that with the foul was only 1. And Aaron Nola got a pitch. Gonna play Pete. Get wait for it. He's swinging that when it goes all the way to the wall. And Pete Crow 1 run first. Stop a second. And Peacock Armstrong got a W. Peacock Armstrong got a W. This is Peacock Armstrong's second double on the 2026 season on the line drive to the right fielder. Adults gonna see you. Dang it, Adults gonna see you. You should have caught that. What's your first score between your Phillies and Orioles and 3 games? Wow, that's hard to tell. That's the way I can't even think that far right now. The score is not just scores because more than one. I can't think that far. So coming up next, the bat for the Cubs, we have Danzy Swanson next to bat for the Cubs. We got 1 Cub player on second base. 0 outs, top of the third. Here we go. And no one got a pitch in the right there, so we can wait for it. Right now, catch go to strike 1 is 0 and 1. And Aaron Nola stepped off the mound. And no one got a pitch in the right there, so we can wait for it. That ball's in the dirt, the ball's 1 and 1. And Aaron Nola got a pitch in the right there, so we can wait for it. Right now, catch goes the ball 2 is a 2 and 1. He wasn't sending very, but yeah, I know January. Yeah, January flew by fast. The year just started off fast. Now we in freaking April, and it's just like it's just going by fast. Next thing you know, we'll be in the summer. Next thing you know, when we look, it'll be May, then June, then it'll be the summer season starting, and then it just be like, yo, it's just like And Aaron Nola got another pitch in every day as we go able in. And Dansby Swanson grinds out to the third base and Monticello's into the first base and Bryce Harper. Peacock Armstrong and advances to third base and Daisy Swanson is out. So coming up next to bat for the Cubs, we have Nico Horner next to bat for the Cubs. We have one Cub player on third base, one out, top of the third. Here we go. And Nico Horner asks for time on y'all. Nico Horner can run in the bat box since my base moves. And Aaron Nola got a pitch coming up for Nico. Great boy. That ball's in the dirt. That's the ball's 1-0. Aaron Nola got the pitch coming up for Nico. Great boy. Right, that catch go. The strike one is 1-1. Aaron Nola got the pitch coming up for Nico. Great boy. Right, that catch go. The strike two is 1-2. Aaron Nola got the pitch coming up for Nico. Great boy. You swing at that one, that's a foul ball, is 1-2. And Nola got the pitch coming for you, Nico. Great for it. Right now, catch goes the ball two, the 2-2. And Nola got the pitch coming for you, Nico. Great for it. You swing at that one, that's a foul ball. You swing at that one, that's a foul ball, is 2-2. Shout out to that 6 people watching the stream day for the 8 likes. And Nola got another pitch coming for you, Nico. Great for it. You swing at that one, goes right into the grass, and that's a single. And Nico Horner will advance to first base for the Cubs. Nico Holder singles on the ground ball to Nico Holder singles on the ground ball to center fielder Justin Colbert. And the Cubs scored a run, so scored. The Cubs had 1 run, the Phillies had 3 runs, and the Cubs get the first run scored at the top of the third thanks to Peacock Armstrong. The Cubs got the first run. So coming up next, the bat for the Cubs, we have Michael Reyes, and that's the bat for the Cubs. We got one Cub player on first base, one out on top of the third. Here we go. Aaron Nola got a pitch in by Michael Wade for you. Swing that was a foul, was 0-1. Aaron Nola got another pitch connect by Michael Gray forward. Right now, catch goes balls 1-1. And Aaron Nola got another pitch connect by Michael Gray forward. Right now, catch goes ball 2 with a 2-1. And Aaron Nola got another pitch connect for you, Michael Gray forward. You swing that one, goes right into the grass, and that's a single. And Michael Reyes will raise the first base for the Cubs. We felt that one. And Michael Reyes singles on the ground ball to the right fielder, and Doors Garcia. And Nico Horner is out at third on the throw to the right fielder, Doors Garcia to the third baseman, Amanda Sosa. And Nico Horner's out. Ooh, Nico Horner got hurt. Nico Horner from the Chicago Cubs got hurt. Ooh. We felt that one. Let's see, got that arm. So coming up next, the bat for the Cubs, we have Alex Woodman next to bat for the Cubs. We got one top player on first base, 2 outs, top of the third. Here we go. Aaron Nola got a pitch connect by Woodman, get ready for it. Right now, catching going strike one is 0-1. And Aaron Nola got another pitch connect by Woodman, get ready for it. Right now, catching goes the ball is 1-1. And Aaron Nola got another pitch connect by Woodman, get ready for it. You swing at that one, that's a foul ball, so 1-2. Yeah, next thing I gotta put the air on because it's so hot in this room, so a little stuffy, so. And no, we got another pitch connect by Raven, get ready for it. Right now, catch goes the ball 2, the 2-2. Yeah, I think we did right there. Stuffy in here. Stuffy in here. Yeah, no, we got another pitch connect by Raven, get ready for it. That's what's better. Yeah, we'll be because it's hot in here. The ground ball to the shortstop, Trey Turner. And Michael Beard should be at second base. So the Cubs have Ellis Raven on first base and Michael Beard on second base. And he got a route visit. Yeah, here comes the police station. Coach coming up. Coach Caleb coming up. Yeah, Caleb's coming up. Caleb is coming up to the man to talk to Aaron Nolan. That ain't good. Because we better having the air on, guys, because it was hot in there. I was like, I tell you what was going on. The bill need to be cooled down, not to be. So coming up next, the bat for the Cubs, we have Ian Hague. Next, the bat for the Cubs, we have Cubs players on first base and second base. 2 outs, top of the third. Here we go. Aaron Nolan got a pitch for Ian. Get ready for it. Swing and a miss, and that strike one is 0-1. Aaron Nola got another pitch connect with Ian Gray Bowen. Runner catches goes, the ball is 1-1. And the ball's in there, the ball is 1-1. Aaron Nola got another pitch connect for you, Ian Gray Bowen. Runner catches goes, the ball 2 is a 2-1. Aaron Nola got another pitch connect for Ian Gray Bowen. Damn! This heavyweight switch is right there. You say that with the best on top of the legal sign, and then one of my friends started saying, Inhale got a W. As the Inhale has 4 double on the 2026 season line drive to the left field of Brandon Morris, and that is very base to third base. So the Cubs have Inhale for second base, and that is very on third base. But the Cubs scored another run, so in other words, the Cubs had 2 runs, the Phillies had 3 runs, and the Cubs get the second run scored in the top of the third, thanks to Michael Bridge. Oh wait, they're reviewing this. Oh wait a minute, they take that score back. Probably great. What's up, Jeffrey Burns? Probably about to take that back. It was never no pay. That was not paid. Okay, they were paid. It was not paid interference because that was paid interference for that. That would have been like way worse. It never does count. You got your second run. That's only down by 1. So coming up next, the bat for the Cubs, we have Seiya Suzuki. Coming next, the bat for the Cubs, we have Kobe on second base and third base. 2 outs, top of the third. Here we go. Aaron Nola got a pitch connect for Suzuki. Get ready for win. You swing at that one. That's a 5-0 0-1. Aaron Nola got a pitch connect for Suzuki. Get ready for win. Right now, catch goes. The ball is 1-1. Aaron Nola got a pitch connect for Suzuki. Get ready for win. Right now, catch goes. The ball 2 is a 2-1. And Aaron Nola got a pitch connect for you. Wait. The pitch is that though. And no longer another pitch can play you ain't born. Swing and a miss, and that's strike two. It's a 2-2. And no longer another pitch can play you ain't born. Swing and a miss, and that's strike three. Says you is out. Says you got strike the F out by Aaron Nolan. Sitting that comes down on your year. Third strike over Aaron Nolan, 3 Ks. That's 3 outs for the Cubs. So the score, the Cubs had 2 runs, the Phillies had 3 runs. And moving on to the bottom of the third, ladies and gentlemen, it's the Phillies turn the bat. Let's see what the Phillies need to turn the bat at the bottom of the third. And the 3 Philly players he at the bottom of the third will be Trey Turner, Castro, and Bryce Harper. Trey Turner's over 1, Castro's over 1 to strike out, and Bryce Harper's over 1. So coming up the bat for the Phillies, we had Trey Turner coming the bat for the Phillies. No Philly players on base. 0 outs, bottom of the third. Here we go. Colin Ray got a pitch can play Trey Gray forward. Ronnie's catch goes strike 1 0-1. And Colin Ray got a pitch can play Trey Gray forward. Ronnie's catch goes balls 1-1. And Colin Ray got a pitch can play Trey Gray forward. Ronnie's catch goes ball 2 is a 2-1. And Colin Ray got a pitch can play Trey Gray forward. He swing at that one, that's a foul ball to 2-2. And Colin Ray got a pitch can play Trey Gray forward. You swing at that one, that's another foul ball, still 2-2. And Colin Ray got a pitch can play Trey Gray forward. You swing at that one, that's another foul ball, still 2-2. 3 foul balls at this event for Trey Turner. And Colin Ray got a pitch can Trey Gray forward. You swing at that one, another foul ball, still 2-2. 4 foul balls at this event for Trey Turner. And Colorado got the pitch, gonna enjoy great movement. Running can go to strike three, straight to the zone. Wait to put the charging list. Wait a minute. Previous challenge. Hold on. Wait a minute. Yeah, you strike out strike. Damn it. You guys got to strike three, straight to the zone. Straight to you over two with your first strikeout. So coming up next, if I have the Phillies, we have Cal Swing. Next, if I have the Phillies, no Phillies versus 1 out, bottom of the third. Here we go. In Colorado, got a pitch connect for you. Swimmer, great boy. Riding catch gloves, balls 1 0. In Colorado, got a pitch connect for you. Swimmer, great boy. You swing it out when that's the 5 balls and 1 1. This is a move with the cleats and gloves. You pick your bangers over one color. In Colorado, got another pitch connect for you. Swimmer, great boy. Riding catch gloves, strike 2 is 1 2. And Colorado and the Pittsburgh will go board. And Cowboys will expert timeout. Yo, and Cowboys will give back the back 6 more baseballs. And Colorado and the Pittsburgh will go board. Swing and the miss, and that strike 3. Cowboys was out. Cowboys will you over 2 with your second strikeout. So coming up next, to bat the Phillies, we have White Sox next to bat the Phillies. You know, Philly players on base. 2 outs, bottom of the third. Here we go. Harvard Nation. Harvard Nation. Harvard Nation. And Conway got a pitch to the right, Vice going board. And Vice Hopper grounds out to the second base, and Nico Hornet to the first base, and Michael Reeves. And Vice Hopper's down. Vice Hopper, you're 0 for 2. And that's 3 outs to the Phillies. So the score is the Cubs at 2 runs, the Phillies at 3 runs. That's the end of the third, ladies and gentlemen. And moving on to the fourth inning, ladies and gentlemen. It's the Cubs turn the red. Let's see the Cubs leave it turn the red, top of the fourth. And the 3 Cubs plays the red, top of the fourth. Wilson, Federico, Carson Kelly, and Pete Crow Armstrong. So coming up the bat for the Cubs, we had Mauricio, Mauricio coming back for the Cubs. The Cubs players on base, 0 outs, top of the fourth. Here we go. Even though we got a pitch going for Mauricio, going for it. Runner catch goes the balls below. Even though we got a pitch to Mauricio, going for it. And Mauricio grounds out to the second base and Bryson started through to the first base and Bryson off in time. And Mauricio is out. So coming up next, the bat for the Cubs, we have Carson Kelly next to bat for the Cubs. No Cubs players on base. 1 out, top of the fourth. Here we go. Aaron Nola got a pitch coming up by Carson Gray forward. Right now, catching go to strike one is 0-1. I don't know. We'll see. And Aaron Nola got another pitch coming up by Carson Gray forward. And Carson Kelly winds out to left field of Brandon Barnes. And so coming up next, the bat for the Cubs, we have Pete Armstrong next to the bat for the Cubs. The Cubs players on base. 2 outs. About top of the fourth. Here we go. Aaron Nola got a pitch coming up by Pete Gray forward. Right now, catch goes the balls 1-0. And Aaron Nola got another pitch coming up by Pete Gray forward. He's swinging that one. That's a 5 balls and 1-1. And Aaron Nola got another pitch coming up by Pete Gray forward. Don't drop. And Pete Armstrong flies out to left field of Brandon Barnes. And Pete Armstrong is out. And that's 3 outs for the Cubs. So the score, the Cubs had 2 runs, the Phillies had 3 runs. And we went on to the bottom of the fourth, ladies and gentlemen. As the Phillies turn the bat, let's see what the Phillies do. Turn the bat at the bottom of the fourth. And the 3 Philly players do the bat at the bottom of the fourth. We got Dolis Garcia, Brandon Morris, and JT Realmuto. Dolis Garcia is 0-1. Brandon Morris is 1 for the run. And JT Realmuto is 1 for the run. Okay, Captain Bay. So yeah, those the second of the Phillies and Phillies versus Rays, zeros, round the ball, here we go. Kind of like an official, the zero, because it was 1-1. The second of the kind of official zero, straight, because it's straight 1. And kind of official zero, so the power 1-2. And kind of official zero, because it's 1-2-2. And kind of official zero, straight, and that's 0. On the next round, the Phillies got Red Wars, next round, the Phillies, no Phillies versus Rays, 1 out, round the fourth, here we go. And the official was trying to get us straight 1. And the official was trying to get us straight 1-2. And the official was trying to get us 1-2. And the official was the Red Wars grounds out to the shortstop, then started the first base, and Michael Rich, and Red Wars it down. On the next round, the Phillies, we got J2, the next round, the Phillies, no Philly players on base, 2 outs, on the fourth, here we go. For the official, JT, as soon as they go right in the grass, not a single, J2, no base, the first base for the Phillies, J2, single. On the line drive to the center field, Pete Armstrong. The color next we have the Phillies. You got Bryson Stockton next we have the Phillies. You got one big player first base. Cigars down with the point. He was in. However, the Phillies start with the straight of the one. However, the Phillies start with the 1-1. However, the Phillies start with the balls and the ball 2-1. However, the Phillies start with the straight 2-2. However, the Phillies start with the ball 3-2 for kill. However, the Phillies start swinging is not straight to inverse the stars out. As 3 outs for the Phillies, and so the Cubs at 2 outs, the Phillies at 3 outs. That's the end of the poll. Gentlemen, moving on to the fifth inning. Ladies and gentlemen, it's the Cubs for the Red, the Cubs for the Red Top of Fame. They could face the Red Top of Fame will be Danny Swanson, Nick Hornet, and Michael Vickers. As we belong to the thing with you. So coming up the bat for the Cubs, we have Danny Swanson to the the Cubs. The Cubs plays the Rays. 0 outs, top of the fifth. Here go Aaron, get pitch review. As you want to catch the ball 1. And we're going to pitch review. You want to catch the ball 2 now. And we're going to pitch review. You want to catch the ball 3 now. And we're going to pitch review. You want to catch the ball strike 1 to 1. And we're going to pitch review. Shooting that 5 was 3-2. The full count. And we're going to pitch review. And that is ball 4. Danny Swanson is walking past the first base for the Cubs. We're going to look for the first game to be Danny Swanson. So coming up next, the bat for the Cubs, we got Nico Horton. This the bat for the Cubs with 1 cup player first base, 0 outside the fifth inning. And look at this, Nico Horton catch one strike 1. Look at this, Nico Horton catch ball 1. And look at this, Nico Horton catch ball 2-1. Look at this, Nico Horton catch one strike 2-2-2. Look at this, Nico Horton strikes for the foul 2. Nico Horton's down. Four strike if Arizona with 4Ks. For the next event for the Cubs, we have Michael Reese. Next for the Cubs, we have 1 cup player first base. 1 out, top of the here we go. And look at this, we're going to catch ball 1. Look at this, we're going to catch ball 2 now. Look at this, we're going to catch ball 3 now. And look at this, we're going to catch ball straight 1-3-1. And look at this, we're going to say the power was 3-2 is full kill. And look at this, we're going to and that is ball 4. And Michael Reese is ball the base to second base, the base first base for the Cubs. We're going to go second base game with Michael Reese. And then the Cubs are going to reach on first base and they start on second base. Coming next to have the Cubs, we have Asbury. We're next to have the Cubs. We have Cubs playing the first base, second base, 1 out, top of the fifth. Here we go. And look at the pitch to you. Very well. The Cubs go strike 1. And look at the pitch to you. Very well. Swing that goes right into the grass. And that's a single. That's very good base. The first base for the Cubs. Adam Reverend singles on a line drive to the center fielder, Justin Hogan. When we used to get second base, so Adam on first base, and then we to second base. The Cubs score another runs. Let's go. The Cubs had 3 runs. The Phillies had 3 runs. Star base again, legitimate. Now you got the third one school on the top of the fifth, thanks to Danny Johnson. Top of the rookie game room. We just can't have anything, can we? We just start the game with a couple more layers. Like, this is one of those situations where it's like, what we do? We just got to look at 8. Oh, okay. So coming up next, the Rabbit the Coach, you're 8 half next, the Rabbit the Coach, your coach plays on first and second grade. 1 out, top of the fifth, here we go. And we're going to pitch here, running catch, swing away, strike 1, and we're going to pitch here, swing away, strike 2 and 2, and we're going to pitch here, right for inhale, grinds into a 4 starts to the pitch, Aaron Nolan to the shortstop, Trey Turner. And inhale, advance to first base. and Michael Beach versus third base. Basically, that's from the second base. So coming on next to have the Cubs, you got San Diego. Next to have the Cubs, you got the Cubs players on first base, first base and third base. 2 hours, top of the fifth. Here we go. And look at the pitch to you want to catch one strike on one. And look at the pitch to you swing the fouls on two. And look at the pitch to you want to catch one and two. And look at the pitch to you swing the reason not strike three. And San Diego is out. Pitch strike by Nolan 5 Ks. And that's 3 runs for the Cubs. So the Cubs scored. The Cubs have 3 runs. The Phillies have 3 runs. Tie race to the New Jersey. And we on to the bottom of the fifth, ladies and gentlemen. It's the Phillies turning back. Let's see the Phillies new turning back at the bottom of the fifth. And the 3 Philly players leave at the bottom of the fifth will be Amanda Sosa, Justin Culver, and Trey Turner. Amanda Sosa is 1 for 1 with a run and 3 RBIs. Justin Culver was 0 for 1 with a strikeout, and Trey Turner is 0 for 2 with a strikeout. Oh yeah, they say can't have anything. They say that. So we got Amanda Sosa coming back for the Phillies. No Philly bats on base. 0 outs. To the bottom of the fifth. Here we go. I'm making a pitch to you. I'm going to catch the ball one. And kind of making a pitch to you. I'm going to catch the ball two. And kind of making a pitch to you. And Amanda Sosa fires out to the right field. They say to get foul territory. And Amanda Sosa's out. And Amanda Sosa, you 1 for 2. So coming up next to the Phillies, you got Justin Falk next to the Phillies. No Philly bats on base. 1 out. Bottom of the fifth. Here we go. And coming up pitch to Justin Falk guards out to the first base and right base. And Justin Falk is out. Justin Falk, you're 0 for 2 with your first strikeout. So coming up next, we have the Phillies. You have Trey Turner next to the Phillies. The Phillies have on base, 2 outs. Bottom of the fifth, here we go. I'm going to pitch to Trey. Running catch going to I'm going to pitch Trey. Running catch going strike 1 1. I'm going to pitch Trey. Swing in the 5 1 2. I'm going to pitch Trey. Running catch 1 2 2. I'm going to pitch Trey. Swing in the 5 1 2 2. I'm going to pitch Trey. Going Trey Turner grounds out to the second base and Eagle home to the first base right base. And Trey Turner's out. Trey Turner, you're 0 for 3 with your first strikeout. And that's 3 runs for the Phillies. So it's going to the Cubs at 3 runs, the Phillies at 3 runs, tie rest again, and that's end of the fifth inning. Moving on to the sixth inning, the Cubs turning back. Let's see the Cubs moving turning back, top of the sixth. And the 3 Cubs players you at top of the sixth, really Joe, Carson Kelly, and Pete Armstrong. And pitching change for the Phillies. So Aaron Nola is a pitcher today. Coming to pitch the pitch be Tim Razio. So Aaron Nola wins 5 innings pitch, 8 hits, 3 runs, 3 home runs, 2 walks, 5 strikeouts, 0 home runs, and a 4.03 ERA. So coming up the bat for the Cubs, we have we still coming back for the Cubs. No Cubs players on base, 0 outs, top of 6. Here we go. 10 minutes, we got the pitch coming up for you. Oh wait, we got Matt Shaw pinch hitting for Mercury. So coming up the bat for the Cubs, we got Matt Shaw coming back for the Cubs. No Cubs players on base, 0 outs, top of 6. Here we go. 10 minutes, we got a pitch being made. Runner catch goes 1-1. 10 minutes, got a pitch being made. Runner catch goes strike on the 1-1. 10 days in the 15 bag away from his swing. That one goes right into the set. That's a foul. Was 1 and 2. No, those gonna see it's not benched. With snakes, gonna see it's not benched because those gonna see is playing good in today's game, and those gonna see is batting is doing really good. His batting average is 217. He's not bad, so he's not under 200. So thank you for that. And 10 minutes ago, the pitch for you. And Vasshaw grounds out to the second base, and Rice started doing to the first base, and Rice off in time. Vasshaw was out. So coming up next, the bat for the Cubs, we have Carson Kelly next the bat for the Cubs. No Cubs players on base. One out, top of the sixth. Here we go. 10 minutes together, base gonna break Carson, go wait for it. Right now, Captain goes, balls 1-0. Y'all see your messages? Yeah, I see your messages. I see the messages. But I'm just saying, when you start talking about Garcia, there, it's like you want it's like you want the nose to get benched so badly. So that's why when I see you say the message that you get the Garcia get benched, it's like you really want that to happen. So and 10 minutes ago, the pitch can for you. Carson going for it. When that catch goes ball 2-0. And 10 minutes ago, the pitch for Carson going for it. When that catch goes ball 3-0. And 10 minutes ago, the pitch for Carson going for it. When that catch goes to strike one is a 3-1. And 10 minutes ago, the pitch for Carson going for it. And that is ball 4. And Carson Kelly is ball go best the first base for the Cubs. Way to go, 10 minutes. Walking first bat again has to be Carson Kelly. Why the pitchers walking people? Why? Why? Why are the Phillies pitchers walking people? Can somebody explain to me this? So coming up next, the bat for the Cubs, we have Pete Armstrong next to the bat for the Cubs. We have one cut player on first base, one out, top of 6. Here we go. 10 minutes, they got a pitch coming up for you, Pete. Go wait for it. Right now, catch goes, balls 1-0. Yeah, Tim Page already walked Carson Kelly already anyway, what's next? So that already happened anyway. And Tim Page got another pitch gonna be a peek away for it. He's swinging that was the 5 balls 1-1. And Tim Page got another pitch gonna be a peek away for it. And Pete also got hit by a pitch and will advance to first base for the Cubs. Where they go, Tim Page? You hit Pete Armstrong in the elbow with a pitch? Really? So you want to hit somebody? Okay, Tim. That's what we doing now. So the Cubs have Pete Armstrong on first base and Carson Kelly on second base. JT comes around to talk to Tim Page. Yeah. So coming up next to bat for the Cubs, we have Dansby Swanson next to bat for the Cubs. We have Cubs players on first base and second base. One out, top of the 6. Here we go. Let me say it one more time again. So coming up next to bat for the Cubs, we have Dansby Swanson next to bat for the Cubs. We have Cubs players on first base and second base. One out, top of the 6. Here we go. Tim Page, they got a pitch, can everybody dance? We going for it. Right now, catch is good. Strike one is an 0-1. And 10 minutes, you got no pitch, can everybody dance? We going for it. A swing and a miss, and that's strike two is 0-2. And Tim Hayes are going to pitch can every day, so you go right for it. Right that catch goes, the balls 1-2. Yeah, too, the Phillies can't afford another loss anyway they can, because, you know. And Tim Hayes are going to pitch can every day, so you go right for it. That ball's in the dirt, and that's a ball too. It's a 2-2. Yeah, I got my Phillies jump back again. Got to fill up with some more water. I think I got some more water in there. And then they still got the lemons in there. So yeah, it's still good. You see that what it says? You see they got the Phillies, good thingy something. And 10 minutes, they got another pitch coming up right there. So you go right for it. Right, that catch goes the ball three. It's a 3-2. That's a full count. That's a big, big stat. Funny how steak are used for something that you drink out of, and it's also something that they use in hockey when somebody wins the big trophy. So kind of funny how that goes together, right? And 10 days you're gonna pitch 3 days, you're going forward, and days response to next for a time on your own. Days response to get right in the back box on base phones. And 10 days you got another pitch coming 3 days, you're going forward. You swing it that when it's a 5 balls, a 3-2. And 10 days you're gonna pitch coming 3 days, you're going forward. Damn. One, two, three. I don't think about to stop. Damn. No, man. And Danny Swanson reaches on the ground ball to the pitcher, Tim Rager. A pitcher scoring rule impending. Carson Kelly advances to third base, and Pete Armstrong advances to second base. So the Cubs have Danny Swanson on first base, Pete Armstrong on second base, and Carson Kelly on third base. Bases loaded for the freaking Cubs. Are we kidding, Tim Rager? We doing this right now. So coming up next, the bat for the Cubs, we have Nico Horner next to bat for the Cubs. Bases loaded for the Cubs. One out, top of the sixth. Here we go. 10 minutes, you got a pitch getting by Nico Gray. Boy, you swing it down was a foul, 0-1. Bases are loaded for the Cubs in Chicago, Joe. This is about to be bad luck. Bad luck. And 10 minutes, you got another pitch for Nico Gray. Boy, you swing it down was a foul, 0-2. And 10 minutes, you got another pitch getting by Nico Gray. Boy. Say they freaking so. Say they freaking so. Running guys, another single. Nico Horner will advance to first base for the Cubs. Nico Horner singles on the ground ball to center fielder Justin Culver. And then scores the rest of their base. So the Cubs have Nico on first base. And then scores on third base. Plays the court now. But the Cubs score another run. So the Cubs have 5 runs. The Phillies have 3 runs. And the Cubs get a 2-run score in the top of the sixth. Thanks to Carson Kelly and Pete Armstrong. Now it's 5-3. Freaking Cubs. Oh my God. That makes you suck, bro. That makes you suck right now, bro. Why are you even pitching, bro? Because you just messed this whole 6 inning now. Yeah. Look at that, guys. Look at that. So coming up next, the bat for the Cubs, you have Michael Reeves. And next, the bat for the Cubs, you have Cole Blaze on first base and third base. One out of top of the six. Here we go. 10 bases, they got a pitch, and they're bringing Michael run the catch goes ball to them. 10 bases, and they're pitching Michael run the catch goes ball 2 0. 10 bases, and they're pitching Michael the ball's in the dirt, the ball 3 0. We got back on the bullpen. Come back out and fix this game because I don't know. Look at that. And 10 bases, they got no pitch, gonna fight Michael Rainbow. And that is 1-4. And Michael Reese is walking base to first base for the Cubs. Red on 10 base, he was walking second out of the game. It had to be Michael Reese. So now Michael Reese so now the Cubs have Michael Reese on first base. Nico Horner on second base. And Danny Swanson on third base. Second base loaded for the Cubs. So we got Rod Thompson come to the mound to talk to Tim Major. That ain't good. And he's taking out the game. Pitching change for the Phillies. Tim Major missed that whole inning, missed that inning up right there. Look at that. Look at the pin count, y'all. 5-3. 5-3 Cubs. Are you serious? Like, let me just drink my hand and stuff. So, yeah. What's that? What do you think about Phillies Stanley Cup? What do you think about it? It's cool, right? You know what I'm starting to think, guys, right now? You know what I'm gonna say is for Star Wars and Wednesdays. I miss Slim. That's what I was just about to say there. Cause man, Simmons, I would even. I didn't think Sim was in the stream yesterday or today. Oh my! I just noticed that now, yo. So big change for the Phillies. So Tim Rages on pitching tonight, coming to pitch for the Phillies. Brad Keller. So coming up next, the bat for the Cubs. We have Alex Reddick next to bat for the Cubs. Second base loaded for the Cubs. 1-0. Top of the sixth. Here we go. And Brad Keller got a pitch connected by Reddick and Ray Bowen. That catch goes straight 1-1. The Brad Keller got a pitch for you and Reddick and Ray Bowen. I'm about to say this again, y'all. Hold on. It's about to get in, you know. And running the grass, that's a single. Alabama will race the first base for the Cubs. Alabama singles on the ground ball to the right field of Dolan Garcia. And Michael Reese ran second base. So the Cubs have Alabama on first base and Nico and Michael Reese on second base. Yeah, Alabama on first base and Nico on second base. Alabama on first base and Michael Reese on second base. And the Cubs score another runs. The score is the Cubs got 7 runs, the Phillies had 3 runs, and the Cubs will get a 2-run score on the top of the sixth. Thanks to Dancy Swanson and Nico Horner. Now it's 7-3. What the flying flame? I said again, I say guys. Once the Phillies hit them 13 runs last night, they come in the game too, and they can't get more than just 3 runs. I said it. I called it. So coming up next, the bat for the Cubs, we have Ian Happ next to bat for the Cubs. We have Cubs players on first base, second base. 1 out, top of the 6. Here we go. Brad Keller got a pitch for Ian. Go wait for it. Run that catch go. Strike 1's 0-1. And Brad Keller got a pitch for Ian. Go wait for it. Swing that was a foul. Was 0-2. Yeah, see, I know you like the cup that I have. Yes, the Phillies belated thingy, so. And Brad Keller got another pitch for Ian. Go wait for it. Swinging that was another foul. Swinging that was another foul. Still 0-2. Yeah, it's really cool though. You got like the whole little like baseball thing, got the Phillies logo there. We like it, like the color, so. They had different ones. They had different ones at the Ross, and I was like, oh, that one's so smaller. I said, I want that big one. And I'll tell you what, Winston, if I tell you how much this thing costs, you'll be shocked on this one. This Stanley Cup right here, it costs about like it costs $19.99. It's expensive. And Brad Kelly got another pitch for you. You can wait for it. Right now, catching goes balls 1 and 2. And Brad Kelly got another pitch for you. You can wait for it. Right now, catching goes ball 2. Right now, catching goes ball 2 is a 2 and 2. Yeah, that's how expensive it was. And the other ones that was a little cheaper, but I like this one because it has the handle and it's like a Stanley Cup. I never owned a Stanley Cup, so. Usually I say I'm not into Stanley Cups, you know, the ones that people drink out of and stuff. But, you know, you see people who got those kind of cups, they drink out of those things, but I'm just not into those kind of things. But, you know, now I'm starting to be one, it's sports related, so that makes a lot of difference. And Brad Keller got the pitch going to be great for it. He swinging that was a 5 balls and 2 and 2. And Brad Keller got the pitch to be great for it. Runner catch goes all 3 is a 3 and 2 is a full count. And Brad Keller got the pitch to be great for it. And Ian Happ extra time on your Ian Happ get right back in the bat box 6-1 base runs. And Brad Keller got the pitch going to be great for it. Swing in the miss, and that's strike 3, and Ian Happ is out. Ian Happ, you just got struck the F out by Brad Keller. Go sit in the Cubs dugout. Yeah. First strikeout for Brad Keller, 1K. So coming up next, the bat for the Cubs, we have Sirius Suzuki. Go next to the bat for the Cubs. We got Cubs players on first base, second base. 2 outs, top of the 6. Here we go. Brad Keller got a pitch for you, Suzuki. Get ready for it. Right now, catch goes. The ball's 1-0. And Brad Keller got another pitch connected for Suzuki. Get ready for it. Right now, catch goes. The ball 2 is a 2-0. And Brad Keller got a pitch connected for Suzuki. Get ready for it. Right now, catch goes. The strike 1 is a 2-1. And Brad Keller got a pitch connected for you, Suzuki. Get ready for it. Right now, catch goes. The strike 2 is a 2-2. Thank you, God and Becky. 10:30 for the $100 super gift. For the 100 super gift. And Brad Keller got the pitch connected for the Suzuki. Great boy. Swing the wrist, not strike 3. And Suzuki gets out. Suzuki just got struck the F out by Brad Keller. Go sit in that Cubs dugout. Yeah. Second strikeout for Brad Keller, 2 Ks. And that's 3 outs for the Cubs. So the score is the Cubs had 7 runs, the Phillies had 3 runs. Moving on to the bottom of the 6th, ladies and gentlemen. It's the Phillies turn the bat. Let's see what the Phillies do. Let's turn the bat at the bottom of the 6th. And the 3 Philly players do the bat at the bottom of the 6th will be Cosmo, right side and the doors go see you. Right side was over 2. Cosmo was over 2 with a strikeout. Right side was over 2. And the doors go see is over 2 with a strikeout. There you So coming up the bat for the Phillies, we had Kyle Schwartz in the bat for the Phillies. No Philly players on base. 0 outs, 5 and 6. Here we go. Tyler Wade got a pitch speed swing, wait for it. Running catch got a strike on the 0-1. And Tyler Wade got a pitch speed swing. He swung down 5 on the 0-2. And Tyler Wade got a pitch speed swing, wait for it. And Kyle Schwartz asked for a timeout, y'all. Kyle Schwartz got the bat back to hit some of baseballs. And Kyle Wade got a pitch speed swing, wait for it. Running catch goes balls 1 and 2. And Tyler Wade got a pitch swing, wait for it. And Castro runs out to the first base and Michael Reed, Johnny and puts to the pitcher. Colin Wade stuck in the first and drag in time. And Castro was out. Castro, you 0 for 3 with your second strikeout. So coming up next, the bat for the Phillies, we have Bryce Harper next to the bat for the Phillies. No Philly players on base. 1 out. Top bottom of the 6. Here we go. Harvard Nation. Harvard Nation. Harvard Nation. And Colin Wade got a pitch in the right. Bryce waiting for it. Bryce catches goes the balls 1 0. And Colin Wade got another pitch in the right. Bryce waiting for it. Swing in the miss, and that strike one is 1-1. And Colin Reagan the pitch can play rights going for it. You swing that one into 5 balls and 1 and 2. And Colin Reagan the pitch can play rights going for it. Running catch goes roll 2 to 2 and 2. And Colin Reagan the pitch can play rights going for it. Running catch goes roll 3 to 3 and 2. That's a full kill. Shout out to the 3 people watching Street Day with the 16 likes. And Colin Reagan the pitch can play rights going for it. And Bryce Harper flies out to the left fielder in him, and Bryce Harper's out. Bryce Harper, you 0 for 3. They got Chase Shooter and going over the woman for the Phillies. They go, Alvarado and Duval. So coming up next to bat for the Phillies, we have Adolis Garcia go next to bat for the Phillies. No Philly players on base. 2 outs, 5 and 6. Here we go. Colin Ray got a pitch in there for you. Garcia, get ready for it. Rodney's catch goes to balls 1 and 0. And Colin Ray got a pitch in there for you. Garcia, get ready for it. Rodney's catch goes to balls 2 to 2 and 0. And Colin Ray got a pitch in there for you. Garcia, get ready for it. You swing it down when that's a 5 balls and 2 and 1. And Conor Williams and Pittsburgh where you go see a great boy. And the doors go see an expert time on you, and the doors go see get right back in the red box to some baseballs. And Conor Williams and Pittsburgh where you go see a great boy. You swing it there when that's a 5 balls and 2 and 2. And Colorado gonna fish before you go see get ready for it. And the Dolphins gonna see it grounds out to the shortstop, Daisy Shores into the first base and Michael Reeves and Daisy Shores and the Dolphins gonna see it down. And those gonna say you're 0 for 3 with your first strikeout. And those gonna say your bad average dropped down to 213. And that's 3 outs for the Phillies. So it's going to the Cubs at 7 runs, the Phillies at 3 runs. That's the end of the 6th inning, gentlemen. Moving on to the 7th inning, ladies and gentlemen. As the Cubs turn the red, let's see the Cubs are going to turn the red top of the 7th. And the 3 Cubs players the red top of the 7th with Matt Show, Carson Kelly, and Pete Armstrong. We say so. Do they know small what works yesterday? Yeah, it did. And they sent Seth Johnson down to AAA. And they called up Chase Jr. on AAA. So pitch change for the Phillies. So Van Kelly's done pitching tonight. Coming to pitch for the Phillies will be Chase Sugar. So best substitutes for the Cubs. So Michael Conforto is going to pitch hit from that show. So Michael Conforto coming to bat for the Cubs. The Cubs players are made 0 top of 7. Here we go. Chase going to pitch for you. Conforto go wait for it. Ronald Catch go to strike 1 0-1. And Chase going to pitch for you. Conforto go wait for it. You swinging that one. The foul was 0-2. And Chase going to pitch for Conforto go wait for it. Ronald Catch goes balls. That's what's how you and make Conforto give up the runs to two baseballs. Chase got another pitch connect for you. Conforto go wait for it. Ronald Catch goes balls 1-2. Ronald Catch goes balls 1-1. And then Chase going to pitch for you. Conforto go wait for it. Ronald Catch goes ball 2-1. And Chase going to pitch for you. Conforto go wait for it. Ronald Catch goes ball 3-1. And Chase got another pitch connect for you. Conforto go wait for it. Ronald Catch goes to strike 2. It's a 3-2. It's a full count. And Chase got another pitch connect for you. Conforto go wait for it. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 3. And Mario Conforto is out. Mario Conforto, you just got striked out by Chase Jr. Go sit in that Cubs dugout. Yeah. First strikeout for Chase. Shooting gun, 1K. What's it? You think they should try to smoke one more? Where did you get that sweet water bottle? I got it from Balls. It's a ball. You gotta be in Philadelphia. You gotta go to Balls and stuff. You probably don't have a you don't have a store called Ross in your area. Because if you did, if you in the Philadelphia area, you got Ross, and you did. But they only got if you're in the Philadelphia area though, they only got Philly stuff at the Ross that is in my area. So in Philadelphia, so they have nothing. They don't have nothing that's with your team stuff. So. Coming up next, the bat for the Cubs, we had Carson Kelly next to bat for the Cubs. The Cubs raised on base, 1 out, top of 7. Here we go. Chase gonna pitch, gonna break Carson going for it. Runner catch goes balls 1-0. And Chase gonna pitch for Carson going for it. Runner catch goes balls 2-0. And Chase gonna pitch for Carson going for it. 3-0 goes right to the grass, and that's a single. And Carson Kelly will base the first base for the Cubs. And Carson Kelly singles on the ground ball to the left field of Brandon Morris. Yeah. So coming up next, so coming up next, the bat for the Phillies. Coming next, the bat for the Cubs. We have Pete Rose. Coming next, the bat for the Cubs. We got one Cub player in first base. 1 out, top of 7. Here we go. Chase got a pitch. Gonna play Pete. Get away for it. Runner catch goes. Balls 1-0. And Chase gonna pitch for Pete. Get away for it. Runner catch goes. Strike one. It's a 1-1. And Chase gonna pitch. Gonna play Pete. Get away for it. Runner catch goes. Runner catch goes. Ball 2. The 2-1. So I said Phillies don't play a lot of small ball. Yeah, they don't. They played small ball last night and it worked. Tonight it's just they ain't doing anything. And Chase got another pitch gonna play Pete get away for it. You swing it that one, that's a 5 balls, a 2-2. And Chase got another pitch gonna play Pete get away for it. You swing it that one, that's another 5 balls, still 2-2. We need a manager who should be teaching them that shit. Tubman cares too much about analytics. That's true. I'm telling you, he does. It looks for it. And Chase gonna pitch gonna play Pete get away for it. He's swinging that one, that's another 5 balls, still 2-2. 3 5 balls at this event for Pete Carlstone. And Chase got another pitch gonna play Pete get away for it. Run that catch go, that's strike 3. Pete Carlstone is out. Pete Carlstone, you just got strike the F out by Chase. Sugar, go back to that Cubs dugout. Yeah. And second strikeout for Chase. Sugar, 2 Ks. So coming up next, the bat for the Cubs, we have Danny Swanson next to bat for the Cubs. We got one Cub player first base, 2 outs, top of 7. Here we go. Chase got a pitch, can everybody before you dance, you go wait for it. Runner catch goes, balls 1-0. And Chase got a pitch, can everybody dance, you go wait for it. You swing it down, that's a 5 balls, 1-1. I think Chase should go actually step in the base, man. Cause I mean, like the guy pitching good, like yeah, let's believe it. Yeah, I would keep him here. I wouldn't bring such Johnson back up here. Hell no. And Chase got another pitch gonna right there to go away for it. Right that catch goes ball 2 to 2-1. And Chase got another pitch gonna right there to go away for it. Right that catch goes ball 3 to 3-1. And Chase got the pitch gonna be Daisy going forward. And that is ball four. And Danny Swanson is one go base to first base for the Cubs. When they go to Chase, you work your first bat again, you have to be Daisy Swanson. So the Cubs had Daisy Swanson on first base and Carson Kelly on second base. So at the Phillies pitchers, for the Phillies pitchers, need to stop walking people. Come on, damn it. Stop walking somebody. Hey. So coming up next to bat for the Cubs, we have Nico Horner next to bat for the Cubs. We have Cubs players on first base and second base. 2 outs, top of the 7, here we go. Chase got a pitch, gonna bring Nico Gray forward. Runner catch goes balls 1-0. And Chase got another pitch, gonna bring Nico Gray forward. Runner catch goes ball 2 to 2-0. And Chase got another pitch, gonna bring Nico Gray forward. Somebody catch that. Thank you, just for catching it. And Nico Horner flies out to the center fielder, Justin Coleman. And Nico Horner is out. And that's 3 outs for the Cubs. So the score, the Cubs had 7 runs, the Phillies had 3 runs. We went on to the bottom of the 7th with Gilbert. It's the Phillies turn the bad to the Phillies and Eagles turn the bad at the bottom of the 7th. And the 3 Philly players leave at the bottom of the 7th will be Brandon Marsh, JT Reeves, and Bryson Stott. Brandon Marsh is 1 for 2 with a run. Brandon Marsh is 1 for 2 with a run. JT Reeves is 2 for 2 with a run. And Bryson Stott was 0 for 2 with a strikeout. Now get to my favorite part of everything, y'all. It's time for to take me out to the ball game to kind of get the Philly spirits up, so they can actually get the spirits up. So here we go. We're gonna sing it 1, 2, 3. Take me out to the ball game. Take me out to the club. Buy me some peanuts and cracker jacks. I don't care if I ever get back for his room. We will for the Phillies. If they don't win, it's a shame. For it's 1, 2, 3 strikes, you're out of the old ball game. Do-do-do-do-do-do. Gotta get that for And Michael Camporio is going to remain in the game as the designated hitter for the Chicago Cubs. So coming up the bat for the Phillies, we have Brandon Morris coming to bat for the Phillies. No Philly pairs on base. 0 outs, 5 for 7. Here we go. Colin Ray got a pitch, going to Brandon Morris, going forward. Ronnie catch goes, the ball's 1-0. And Colin Ray got a pitch, Brandon Morris, going forward. He's swinging out with the foul was 1-1. And Colin Ray got a pitch, Brandon Morris, going forward. Ronnie catch goes, the ball 2 to 2-1. And Colin Ray got a pitch, going to Brandon Morris, going forward. Get up. Get up. Don't catch it. Oh, this man. And Brandon Roach flies out to one fielder and either half. And Brandon Roach is out. Brandon Roach is 1 for 3. So coming up next about the Phillies, we have JT Reader next about the Phillies. No Phillies versus Rays. 1-0. Bottom of the seventh. Here we go. Colin Ray got a pitch to reach JT. Go right forward. Running catch goes balls 1-0. And Colin Ray got another pitch to reach JT. Go right forward. Running catch goes ball 2-2. Now they're gonna remember it. Yeah, well, time is over. We say that, but then by the time they gotta stay in the contract, so I can't believe the Phillies trading Griffin. I can't believe the Phillies trading Griffin Gary to the LA Dodgers. Why would the Phillies do a trade with the World Series champ to LA Dodgers? Why? You just give the Dodgers another great pitcher just so they can be elite, so it can be elite again. Like why? Why? I'm gonna say this for all the MLB teams. Stop sending players to the damn Dodgers. Damn it. Like stop sending players to them. Damn. Like shit. Really should never did a trade with the damn Dodgers, man. You see, that's what I'm just saying. And Colin Reagan pitched for JT Greenwood. And Suri does the 5-2 to 2-1. And Colin Reagan pitched for JT Greenwood. And JT Reagan grinds out to the shortstop. JT throws into the first base and right leg reach. And JT is out. JT Reagan 2 for 3. Yeah, we can't fire Rod Johnson because he got an extended contract. So if Rod Johnson doesn't get the Phillies to the World Series this season, yeah, it's gonna be up for him. So because he's gonna be in the hot seat again if you don't get them to the World Series and stuff like that. They get eliminated in the postseason. Rod Johnson's gonna be in the hot seat again. So coming up next about the Phillies, you got Bryson Stock next about the Phillies. We got no free bears on base. 2 outs, bottom of the seventh. Here we go. Colin Reagan officially Stock ready for it. Running catch goes strike was 0-1. And Colin Reagan officially Stock ready for it. Running catch goes balls 1-1. And Colin Reagan officially Stock ready for it. You swing at that one, that's a foul tip, that's a 1-2. And Colin Reagan officially Stock ready for it. And Bryson Stock that's for the time when you and Bryson Stock ready for the Red Bucks and needs more base zone. And Callaway got their pitch and he started going for it. And Whiteside flies out to the center field and he comes from. And Whiteside's out. Whiteside, you suck, my guy. And Whiteside, you 0 for 3 with your first strikeout. And Whiteside, your batting average dropped down to 189. You ain't getting any better. That's 3 outs for the Phillies. So it's going to the Cubs at 7 runs. The Phillies had 3 runs. It's end of 7, ladies and gentlemen. Moving on to the 8th inning, ladies and gentlemen. It's the Cubs turn the bat. Let's see if the Cubs will turn the bat top of the 8. And the 3 Cubs plays the red top of the 8 wing. Michael Leach, Ellis Burman, and Inham. Yeah, I mean, I win one with, Dave Rossi though. But then we need a new president of baseball operations if we do that. And then we gotta find a manager that wants to actually, what's the rest of the team cares about winning more than just, just get into the playoffs. It cares about wanting to win the World Series and not just like get into the playoffs, postseason and stuff, That's the thing right there. No, it was good when he went bad with the other team. Oh, okay. Alright, here we go. Friday, so coming up the bed for the Cubs, we have Michael Reese in the bed for the Cubs. The Cubs plays away 0, top of the 8. Here we go. Chase got a pitch, get away, Michael wait for it. Runner catch goes strike with 0-1. And Chase got a pitch, Michael wait for it. He swing it out, go right to the ground, another single. And Michael Reese advance to first base for the Cubs. And Michael Reese singles on the ground ball to the third baseman, Amanda Souza. So coming up next, the bat for the Cubs, we have Alex Burbank next to bat for the Cubs. We have one Cub player on first base. 0 outs on top of the 8. Here we go. And Chase got a pitch, get a wait for it. And Ellis Berman grinds into a double play. Yes! And Ellis Berman grinds into a double play to the third baseman, Ronald Sosa to the second baseman, Bryce Stott to the first baseman, Bryce Harper. Michael Reese is out at second base, and Ellis Berman's out at first base. Yes! Double play ball! You're gonna get an A for that one, yo. So come, So coming up next to bat for the Phillies, coming next to bat for the Cubs, we have Ian Happ next to bat for the Cubs. We have no Cubs or Rays. 2 outs, top of the 8. Here we go. Chase got a pitch, gonna bring in great for it. Ronald Cat's gonna strike one is 0-1. And Chase got a pitch, gonna bring in great for it. Ronald Cat's goes rolls 1-1. And Chase got a pitch, gonna bring in great for it. Ronald Cat's goes roll 2 to 2-1. And Chase got a pitch, gonna bring in great for it. And the catch goes ball 2-1. The Jays got up pitching great boy. Swinging that was a 5 balls to 2-2. Yeah, we based ball. Yeah, we did. That's why. That's why you gotta run something playing third base. And Jays got up pitch, gonna bring in great boy. Swinging the base, and that's strike three. And he didn't have it out. He didn't have it. He just got struck the half out by Chase Singleton. Go back there to the coach dugout. First strikeout for second. Third strikeout for Chase Singleton, 3 Ks. And that's 3 outs for the Phillies. That's 3 outs for the Cubs. So it's going the Phillies at the Cubs. 3 outs for the Cubs. So it's going the Cubs at 7 runs. The Phillies at 3 runs. And moving on to the bottom of the 8th, ladies and gentlemen. It's the Phillies turn the bat. Let's see what the Phillies do. They turn the bat at the bottom of the 8th. The 3 Philly players do what the bat at the bottom of the 8th. Amanda Sosa, Justin Corbin, and Trey Turner. Amanda Sosa is 1-2 with a home run, 2 RBIs a run. Justin Corbin is 0-2 to strikeout. And Trey Turner is 0-3 to strikeout. That's not even his first name. His last name anyway. His last name you spell it Shugart. You didn't even spell that one right anyway, so. So pitching change for the Cubs. So Colin Ray's the pitcher tonight. Colin pitch for the Cubs will be Jacob Webb. So coming up the bat for the Phillies, we have Ronald Sosa coming back for the Phillies. No Philly pairs on Rays. 0 outs, bottom of the 8th. Here we go. And Jacob Webb got a pitch connect for you, Emmanuel Great Bowen. Riding catch to go, strike one is 0-1. And Jacob Webb got another pitch connect for you, Emmanuel Great Bowen. You swing it down when that's a 5 balls to 0. You swing it down with a 5 balls to 0-2. And Jacob Webb got another pitch for you, Emmanuel Great Bowen. And Martin Sosa asked for time on your man. Sosa can right back to man with 2 base rules. Oh, we got 10 base one to open. And Jacob Webb's gonna pitch connect for you. Jacob Webb's gonna pitch connect for you, Emmanuel Great Bowen. Riding catch goes balls 1 and 2. And Jacob Webb gonna pitch for you, Emmanuel Great Bowen. He's swinging that. Oh, he couldn't catch it. Bounce all the way to the wall. And the runner supposed to run first, stop at second. The runner supposed to got a W. The runner supposed to got a Hayes, 2-for-3 on. And this is the runner supposed to second double on the 2026 season on a line drive to the left fielder in your hand. So coming up next to bat for the Phillies, we have Justin Cole next to bat for the Phillies. You got 1 pitch player second base. 0 outs, bottom of the 8th. Here we go. Jacob Webb got a pitch connect for you, Justin Wade Bowen. Next to bat the Phillies, just go next to bat the Phillies. And 1 pitch player second base. 0 outs, bottom of the 8th. Here we go. Jacob Webb got a pitch connect for you, Justin Wade Bowen. Riders catch go strike was 0-1. And Jacob Webb got another pitch connect for you, Justin Wade Bowen. Riders catch goes the balls 1-1. I know that's why I said Russell's out of the two. He can play any position in the infield. He could be a third baseman, second baseman, shortstop. Yeah, so he's not the first baseman though. And Jacob Webb got another pitch connect for you, Justin Raybourn. Running catch goes the ball 2-2-1. And Jacob Webb got another pitch connect Justin Raybourn. Swing and a miss, not strike 2 is a 2-2. And Jacob Webb got another pitch connect Justin Raybourn. Whoa! Wait a minute. And Justin Coleman flies out to the center fielder and Pete Collins. So Justin Coleman's out. Justin Coleman, you're 0 for 3 on your first strikeout. And the Ronald Sosa advanced to third base. I know, but then who you gonna play second base though? Well, you got Ronald Sosa to play second base anyway. If you do that. Yeah, we have Sosa to play second base, right? But yeah, so. So coming up next, we have the Phillies. We have Trey Turner. Next, we have the Phillies. We got 155 on third base, 1 out. Here we go. Jacob Williams gonna pitch in the Trey Gray Bowen. Ryan catch goes balls 1 out. And Jacob Williams gonna pitch to Trey Gray Boy swinging out with the foul 1-1. And Jacob Williams gonna pitch to Trey Gray Boy swinging out with the foul 1-2. So he said so says no is our best no is now our best hitter, yep. And Jacob Williams gonna pitch to Trey Gray Boy. Running catch goes balls 1 out. And Jacob Williams gonna pitch to Trey swinging out the foul 1-1. And Jacob Williams gonna pitch to Trey swinging out the foul 1-2. Jacob Williams gonna pitch to Trey running catch goes balls 2-2-2. And Jacob Williams gonna pitch to Trey Gray Boy. Running catch goes balls 3-2 to full count. And Jacob Williams gonna pitch to the big Trey Gray Boy. You see there goes right into the grass. That's a single. Trey Tucker race to first base for the Phillies. Trey Tucker got a hit. He's 140 on. But the Phillies scored another run. So scored the Cubs had 7 runs. The Phillies had 4 runs. The Phillies got that 4-run score in the bottom of the 8th. Thanks to Ronald Thompson. So 50 carries for the Cubs. And Jay Woods and pitching that kind of pitching Cubs became David Bowen. So coming next to bat with the Phillies, we got Kyle Smoker next to bat. The Phillies got one big bat first base. One out. From there, here we go. Here we got a pitch in the base forward, great forward. Riding catch goes to Wolves 1 0. And Cannon got another pitch in the base forward, great forward. You see that one goes right into the grass, and that's a single. Castro will race the first base for the field. Castro got a hit number 4 yo. Castro was singled on 1 yard to the center field of Pete Collins, so Trey Turner at second base. So the Phillies had Castro on first base and Trey Turner on second base. We say so. The second one of the A's have and after officially the second of the A's have an opportunity to do the funniest thing ever this year. Imagine they will be having to host a playoff at a World Series game and a double A party. Oh yeah, that was yeah. So coming up next to the Phillies, we got Bryce Harper next to the Phillies. We got Freddie Freeman on first base, second base. One out, top of the eight. Here we go. Harper Nation. Harper Nation. Harper Nation. And Caleb got a pitch in the right, Bryce great for it. Swing that was a foul, was over one. And Caleb got a pitch in the right, Bryce great for it. Running catch goes the balls. Running catch goes the balls 1-1. And Caleb got a pitch in the right, great for it. Running catch is swing that foul one. Caleb got a pitch in the right, running catch goes the balls 1-1. Caleb got a pitch in the right, running catch goes strike 2 1-2. Caleb got a pitch in the right, the right side X for time we go. Right side, if I back in the back box, it's 1-8. Okay, we're gonna pitch in the right, great for it. Running catch goes roll 2-2-2. And Caleb got a pitch in the right, great for that. I think the balls in the running catch goes to the balls in the dirt, the ball 3-2, that's a full kill. And Caleb got a pitch in the right, great for it. And swinging the race, and that's strike game. Right over down, right over over 4 with your first strikeout. And Caleb got a pitch in the right, okay, with you. The coming up next, we have the Phillies. We have Jules Garcia next to the Phillies. Got Benny Bags on first base, second base. 2 rounds, ball game, here we go. Caleb got a pitch, Garcia, great boy. Running catch goes the balls 1-0. And Caleb got a pitch, Garcia, great boy. Running catch goes the balls 1-0. Caleb got a pitch, Garcia, great boy. Swing that was the foul, was 1-1. Okay, go to the where you go see your boy. And those go see as for time you those go see if ever get the red boxes will be too. And Kenny going to pitch, Kenny going to pitch, Kenny going to see, those who see it, so time and those who see it, the way through. And Kenny going to pitch, you can see, wait for it. Rather catch and go to strike two, to 1-2. And Kenny going to pitch, and Good way for you this week. You know, that's where the Phillies you have those who see this where the Phillies got Philly face on first and second base. 2 outs, top of the 8, here we go. And he's gonna pitch to see when the kids go look. And he's gonna pitch to see when the kids go straight one. And he's gonna pitch to see when the kids go straight 2-1-2. And he's gonna pitch to see when the kids go 1-2-2. And the pitch to see when the kids go 1-2-3-2 2 And let's see when the kids gonna pitch to see when and those are nice ball points. Those are safe ball rest the first for the Cubs, for the Phillies, and the one pitch, other pitch getting the Tracy Wilson, Castro at second base. The Phillies said the Dogs gonna see on first base, Castro on second base, Tracy on third base. The first time teacher Red Bone will come in the place, Randy Morris. So got come the next bat, the Phillies got Randy Morris, got Eric Bogue next to bat, the Phillies, face with the Phillies. 2 outs, here we go. Here we're gonna face you, and we're gonna catch you on strike one. Here we're gonna face you on strike two on two. Here we're gonna face you on strike on two. Here we're gonna face you on the other strikes on the foul to the other goes out. And for one, your first strikeout, and you straight it. And those gonna see you in Costco and trade down on base. And that's 3 outs, and that's 3 outs for the Phillies. So it's going to the Cubs at 7 runs, the Phillies at 4 runs. And that's 8 and 8, but you move on to the ninth and final England Yeoman. It's the Phillies turn. It's the Cubs turn to red. Let's see if the Cubs do turn the red top of the ninth. The Deco plays the red top of the ninth. He says Suzuki, Mario Conforto, and Carson Kelly. Okay. The big change for the Phillies. So Chase is the pitch neck of the pitch of the Phillies retirement. The first 13-yard kill plays out of one batting play left for you. Come at the bat for the Cubs. You're saying come at the Cubs. The Cubs plays on 8 0 top of the ninth. Here we go. Taylor Bates gonna pitch to you. You ain't going to catch you on strike number one. And Taylor Bates gonna pitch to you. You ain't going to catch you on one. Taylor Bates gonna pitch to you. You ain't going to the right grass, not the single. And Taylor Bates gonna miss the first base for the Cubs. Taylor singles on a fly ball to the right fielder. Don't go see him. So come on next to that. Okay. So first substitution. Miguel Mario will pitch in right to Ponto. Coming next to the Cubs, you have Miguel Mario next to the Cubs. Got one cover on first base. 0 stop 90 again. Anyways, gonna pitch, gonna get away for it when it goes all the way. Anyways, gonna pitch, when it goes all to them. Anyways, gonna pitch, when it goes all to them. Anyways, when it goes strike 1-3-1. And anyways, gonna pitch, get away for it. And that is one for and Miguel Mario is one against the first race for the Cubs. When you go to the race, when you first get it, when you go to the race, walking first bat of the game, Miguel Mario. So the Cubs have Miguel Mario on first base. It says Suzuki on second base. So coming up next to bat for the Phillies, coming next to bat the Cubs, we have Carson Kelly. Coming next to bat the Cubs, we have Double A's on first base, second base. 0 to the top of the ninth. Here we go. To the base, got a pitch, get there for you. Carson go right for it. Runner catch goes strike 1-1. The 10 base and their pitch, we Carson go right for it. Runner catch goes 1-1. And 10 base and their pitch, get there for you. Carson go right for it. You swing it down with the foul 1-2, and 10 base and their pitch, we Carson go right for it. And Carson Kelly has spent time with young Carson Kelly, whoever the veterans is more exposed. And Taylor Ray's gonna live his gonna break Carson away for it. And Taylor Ray's gonna live his gonna break Carson away for it. You see that was a honey waving in the rows, going, gone. 3-run home run for 3-run home run for Carson Kelly. The Cubs stayed away yet again. To score, the Cubs at 10 runs. The Phillies have forward. The Cubs will get a 3-run score in the top of the ninth. Thanks to Suzuki, Miguel Meyer, and Carson Kelly's 3-run home run. This is Carson Kelly's first home run in the 2026 season on a 5-0 to center field. So coming up next, the Beverly Cubs, we have Pete also next to Beverly Cubs, the Cowboys are Wings, Zeros, top of the ninth, here we go. Taylor Rings and the pitch gonna be Pete, ready for it. Runner catches goes to strike one is 0-1. And Taylor Rings and the pitch to Pete, runner catches goes balls 1-1. And Taylor Rings and the pitch to Pete, ready for it. You see that was the Fowls 1-2. The first one in game, nice. You see that goes right to the grass, and that's single. He goes strong base to first base for the Pels. For the Cubs. And if he goes to single a long drive to the center field of Justin Colbert. So coming up next, the bat for the Cubs, we have Daisy Tony on this bat. The Cubs, we have one Cub player on first base. 0 outs, top 9, here we go. That base gonna face him for you, Daisy, wait for it. Under catches goes balls with him. And then that base gonna face you, Daisy, wait for it. If he goes to base on the second base on the defensive difference, that base gonna face you, Daisy, wait for it. Swing as well as 1-1. And so the base gonna face gonna avoid Daisy, wait for it. Runner catching goes ball 2-1. Taylor Ray's gonna face me goes wait for it. And then one that's a 5 balls to 2-2. And Taylor Ray's gonna face me Daisy, wait for it. Taylor Ray's gonna face gonna face Daisy, wait for it. Runner catching goes ball 3-2 to full count. Taylor Ray's gonna face me Daisy, wait for it. So in the reason I started doing this was you just got strike the F out. And then go send the Cubs down. Yeah. First strike up a 10 base 1K. On the next bat for the Cubs, you got Nico on the next bat for the Cubs, you got Luca playing second base. 1 out. Top of the ninth, here we go. 10 base in the pitcher for Nico to wait for it. And Nico Mono flies out to left fielder, auto kill. And Nico Mono is down. And coming up next, the bat for the Cubs, we have Michael Reeves from this round of Cubs. We have one cup player in second base, 2 outs, top of the ninth. Here we go. Second base gonna pitch the bring Michael Reeves born. Running catch goes strike one to 1-1. The 10th base gonna pitch to Michael Reeves born. And Michael Reeves goes down to shortstop, tries to first base and vice versa. So coming up next to bat for the Phillies, we got going like the score is a kill, comes at 10, and the comes at 10 points. That paycheck is back to the so coming to the Phillies, we have J2 who have the Phillies on 3 pairs of A's, 0, top of the 9, here we go. Regular pitching, when JT on the catch goes below. Regular pitching, JT on the catch goes strike below. Regular pitching, JT way forward. JT will falls out to the right fielder, says he can JT in the zone. JT is doing forward. The right side is over good in the first strikeout. Coming next about the Phillies, we have White Sox next. Coming next about the Phillies, we have White Sox next about the Phillies. We'll play for the Rays. One on top of 90 view. Roy gonna pitch the White Sox going for running catch goes strike no one. Roy gonna pitch the White Sox going for running catch goes rolls 1-1. And Roy gonna pitch the White Sox gonna pitch the start running catch goes strike one. Roy gonna pitch the start running catch goes 1. And Roy gonna pitch the start going forward. And soon they will run the grass, not single, right stop away the first base for the field. Hey, right stop, you over 4? Coming next to the Phillies, we have next to the Phillies with 1 on first base, 2 outs. And top of the we go. Coming next to the Cubs, we have is we're gonna fix it. The one that catches the ball well. We're gonna fix it. One that catches the ball that's well to do. We're gonna fix it. One that catches the ball to strike 1-2-1. And we're gonna fix it. One that going for it. The one says, why would you go into a double play to third base and Adam Bones to the second base and Nico Hooker to the first base and Michael Movers? White starts out second base and one starts out the first base. And that's the ball game. Final score is 10-4. Cubs Phillies lose. So the Phillies will advance to 8-9 in the season, and the Cubs will advance to 9-8. The Phillies will advance to 8-9 in the season. The Cubs will advance to 8-9 in the season. The Phillies will get the 9 goals. The Cubs will get the 8 win. Again, not a good way for the Phillies. So the guys are Willie Steven, the Phillies versus the Chicago Cubs for game number 3 of the 3-game series tomorrow night at 6:40 p.m. on each channel. So let's see how the Phillies are doing good tomorrow night. And we got Hayes Dotto pitching tomorrow night, so we should hopefully get Hayes Dotto some run support. That'll be real nice. Shout out to Zach on the stream, shout out to Westy on the stream, shout out to Jay on the stream, Cake on the stream, yeah. So the Pistons for tomorrow's game is gonna be Hayes Darling versus you know, MG, MG playing, we stand up. So let's go Phillies, and I gotta go with you, and your MG fam is out. Peace, guys. See you guys tomorrow for Phillies and Cubs game 3. And we can help Mazzola get some run support and hope the Phillies can make shout to immigrants and look really bad and Japanese pitcher make it look bad and not get out of school about the Cubs again. The final game of the series tomorrow night, yo. See ya.